How to quantify qualitative factors in decision models. Imagine trying to decide which project to pursue or which team member to promote. You have lots of numbers but also feelings and opinions that matter. How do you put a value on those? That's where quantifying qualitative factors comes in. It's about turning subjective ideas like employee morale or brand reputation into numbers you can work with. This helps make clearer, more balanced decisions. First, you need to identify what qualitative factors are important. Think about things like company culture, customer happiness, or leadership skills. These are not numbers but influence your results. Next, develop a scoring system. A simple way is to use a scale from 1 to 5 or 1 to 9. For example, 1 could mean poor or low impact, while 5 or 9 means excellent or high impact. This turns feelings into measurable data. Then, use pairwise comparisons to decide how important each factor is. Compare two factors at a time and decide which is more important and by how much. For example, is customer satisfaction more important than employee morale? Rate this importance with numbers like 3 or 5. This helps assign weights to each factor. After that, create a decision matrix. List your options across the top and your qualitative factors down the side. Fill in the matrix with your scores for each option and factor. Multiply each score by its weight to get a weighted score. Now, combine these weighted qualitative scores with your hard data like costs or sales. This gives a full picture that includes both tangible and intangible factors. Finally, review your scores and weights with colleagues or stakeholders. Make adjustments if needed to reflect new insights or perspectives. For example, if a new project has a strong ethical component, you might give that a higher weight. Using this method helps first-time managers and young professionals see how subjective ideas can be turned into clear, comparable numbers. It makes decision-making more transparent and easier to explain. When choosing between projects, you can include team morale or customer trust as factors, not just profit. When hiring, score leadership potential or cultural fit alongside resumes. For strategic choices like adopting new technology, rate ease of use, employee acceptance, and alignment with company values. By assigning numbers to these qualitative factors, your decision models become more complete. They show how both measurable data and soft factors influence your choices. This approach builds confidence because you can clearly see how you considered all relevant elements. It turns complex, subjective considerations into straightforward, actionable information.